Yes, guys, welcome back to another match review. Chelsea nil, Wolves nil. Thomas Tuchel's reign at Chelsea starts off relatively quietly, but I think I saw the perfect way to describe this game on Twitter. Someone said this was just like watching porn for the plot. It was one of those games where we dominated in every asset except the final end product, which was frustrating for long periods, but nobody starts slating Thomas Tuchel like some of the BS I've been seeing where people are linking this to Sarri ball in the bad days. We have had a manager who has had one training session with this squad, came in at 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. to Stamford Bridge, instantly had a training session, and that was it. The guy already said the 11 he put out wasn't necessarily his best 11. It was just him going for experience. And I thought the first thing I want to say, the pressing. We have complained about the pressing for so long. The instant pressing I was seeing in the game, the counter pressing every single time they got possession of the ball, we already looked like a completely different side. I think the most frustrating part for us was that we probably had to start this reign against Wolves, because Wolves have been in absolutely terrible form and Wolves need a result. So towards half time, to start the second half, all these guys wanted to do was just protect the draw, because they only wanted a point. They came here for a point and they left with a point. There was a couple chances that we really should have done better. I think there was that Kai Havertz one, the final minutes. Ben Chilwell, who definitely didn't have the best of games today. He didn't look to par. He missed our best chance of the game. But there's positives to take out of it. Jorginho and Kovacic look better together than I have ever seen them in the last 6 months. Mason Mount looked so much more promising when he came on. And for all you guys complaining that he shouldn't be getting benched, fam, let the guy rest, man. Do you know how many minutes this guy has had for us? And you lot are complaining that he's been rotated once. Let the guy rest without sitting there and moaning. Too many people are dropping their dead BS agendas onto Thomas Tuchel 90 minutes in. And we're already talking about the circle between the Conte outlot turning on Sarri quickly. No, the Conte in-lot turning on Sarri quickly. And the Sarri in-lot turning on Lampard quickly. It's the same circle going round and around. I beg, we just be united for once. Just back the manager instead of sitting there trying to compare him to the past few ones. It's been 90 minutes, man. It was a promising 90 minutes. No end product. It's absolutely jarring that we sat through 90 minutes of absolute dross, especially when there was a brilliant Burnley v Aston Villa game that we missed out on. But it's fine. There's plenty of games to come. We didn't lose. I'm not going to take that as a W in itself. But this is better football than I've seen off the last few weeks, because the last few weeks, yeah, we might have made more chances. We were already 1-0 down by that point. Or we might have scraped wins, but it was an individual moment against Fulham, a 10-man Fulham side. Or it's a false image, like the West Ham game. There was nothing wrong with the way that we played today. A couple individual letdowns, but that's it. I thought the way we played today, it showed a little bit of an understanding of what Thomas Tuchel wants to bring to the side, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it for a first game. I ain't got too many problems. But guys, we've got 525 of you man locked in here. If you guys ain't done so already, smash the like and subscribe button. Alex, I'm going to you first, man. What's your thoughts?
Overall, frustrating. We did most apart from the goal, really. I mean,
Wait, say that again. You're just breaking up a little bit.
I said I was a bit frustrated. Is probably how to sum it up. I think we did most things apart from score. Like the counter pressing. I was impressed by the pressing overall. I thought Hudson-Odoi was really good actually. Especially he appeared to be playing as a wing back today.
Yeah, I mean, justice for Callum has been completely justified in this game, by the way. That's one of the positives.
Well, it's amazing what he can do when he's given a chance, isn't it?
Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. Dag, I'm going to go to you as well, man. What are your thoughts on today? First 90 minutes under Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, it was something new. Like I said before, you know what? If we're going to be perfectly honest, I think something we should clear up is to all the Frank to all the people that wanted Frank in, like, it's about time that we just understand. Look, it's already happened. We're not going to get him back, right? Or right now, we're getting him back right now. So it's time for us to just support Tuchel. Like, there's literally no battering him already. Let's just support the man. Again, it's only been 90 minutes. Even before that, it's only been one training session, right? And look at what he's already done with the team. And it's only been one training session, right?
Yeah, just look at the difference between the way we've been playing towards the last 4 games.
Exactly. For me, the most important part was I know people don't like players being used out of position, but I personally think that if you have a formation that lets them get the best out of themselves, it should be played in different positions, right? Like we know how attacking Hudson-Odoi is, and we know how good he is on the ball, but we don't have him on the right side to go directly at the people, so we put him at right wing back. So it's just the different things that I wanted to see. Like, of course, I never thought Hudson-Odoi would be playing at right wing back, but it was just nice to see people being moved around. Nice to see players that we thought, wouldn't be so, or we thought was the team. They're now getting a chance to, express themselves even more, like Jorginho. I do not like Jorginho. I do not want to see him playing, right? But when a player does not have a bad performance, I'm going to say he did not have a bad performance, right? He had a solid performance where he didn't look like he was a liability. He was creating some good passes. And what I was really mad at Frank for was the pace of the passes that that were happening, right? It was too slow. It was sluggish. People didn't do it with intent, and it just seemed like it was just, we were kind of like time wasting, to be honest. But now you see we have intent behind our ball. We have players making a run they're not only making runs to get the ball, but they're also making disguised runs, right? Trying to get the defense to mess up. Credit to Wolves. They played. Dude, their shape was incredible. Like, of course their numbers did not look good in the first half, right? We had 70% possession, but it was still
79.
They still made it very difficult for us to get any chance. And for the people in the comments talking about this crush and Inchalate, it is not going to go away. I don't understand why people don't understand that we have 2 of the best crossers in the game, right? It's not going to go away. No matter how much we want to play through the middle, the crossing is always going to be a part of it. And I'm not surprised if it's going to be the bigger part, because that's how you create more opportunities. Crossing creates confusion. That's simple. What you need in a box is confusion. Because if people aren't confused, you see what with the Wolves today, with how well structured they were. They always had their man. That's what happens. Crossing gets rid of it. Making the runs, the crossing gets rid of that. But now it's all about moving forward. We saw what Mount did when he came in today. Like, remember how we were talking about Hudson-Odoi the other week? The second he got in, the team played better.
A fresh Mason Mount gave us a much more different dynamic for the last 10 minutes.
I am all for super sub Mason Mount because that man can run like no other. I am all for it, plugging him in at the 60th minute and then, just getting a revamp of that pressing that we tried to do. And the pressing, perfect. That's what we like to see.
Exactly that, man. Ryan, we'll go to you, man. Chat to me about today.
Boy, what a game, man. What a game. Like, everything was good today apart from the finishing, man. I say we deserve the goal, man. We deserve the goal. And one thing I also want to say, I don't want to scapegoat this guy, but the ref was abysmal today, man. I'm not trying to scapegoat anything, but I just got to get it out there that the ref was abysmal. But the
refs always stink in England, don't they?
Yeah, man. That's a story for another different day. But under Tuchel, man, I can see. I mean, he only had one training session, so you can see what he's trying to do. And I think the scary thing is, that this guy only had one training session, and we already look like a good team. I mean, Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic as wing backs. I thought it was a bit bizarre. The story,
say that again. You just disappeared.
Nah, I just said Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic as wing backs. I used to do that on FIFA. I thought he was smoking, but that Hudson-Odoi as a wing back, attackingly is really good and defensively as well. Surprisingly, he came back on transition and he was pretty good as well. Pulisic as well, putting a shift at wing back. Chilwell was off today. Giroud didn't have the best of games, and our defense didn't really get tested as much. You know what I mean? But I think today it was good. I think it was never about never cross, but like it's like use more different things,
Yeah.
go through the middle, and we saw that today as well. The subs came on and done their thing. Apart from maybe Tammy Abraham, we might have probably bang on Timo Werner, but Tammy Abraham didn't have too long as well. But Mason Mount as well, whether he's starting or he's coming off the bench, I think both of them are gonna benefit the team, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like today under Tuchel, man, there's good things to come with Tuchel. That's all I'm gonna say. There's good things to come with Tuchel.
Definitely good things to come. And Kyle, I want to go to you as well because
Yo,
I
man.
definitely want to get your thoughts. 90
what?
minutes under Thomas Tuchel, man.
You know what?
How
This- this-
excited are you off this?
This is the first time I wasn't texting mid-game, man. I literally put my phone. I enjoyed it, man. It doesn't even look like we only had 24 hours to work with them. Like our pressing was on point. Every ball we were
Mhm.
behind it. The way we used the space. Like, did you see how our wingers were getting into the space, running into players? You know, no useless crosses. Havertz looks like he was fucking reborn, man. I was fucking impressed with him. If he have scored that goal at the end, that would have been a perfect
Even
like,
at the
closeout to
start
this
as
game.
well, he had this brilliant
Jesus,
run.
man,
Like
yeah.
2 or 3
that's
players. We
weird.
never would have seen that a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
he's been very, very talented, and he doesn't he looks like you saw under Lampard. He was always hesitated what he's supposed to do next, and now him and Ziyech look like they have their own kind of like free roam to do whatever they want. I mean, take notice that the fact that Havertz was a little bit better than Ziyech for me, but at the same time, the players look different, man. If we had a little bit better finishing today, then I think we would have won that game. But 79% position, like it was like something like 14 shots to Wolves, like zero on. They had like a 0 on target. We have like 6. So people need to realize the first game, man. Give it time, we'll improve. We only had like literally he had 24 hours and the team already looked like a different team, you know. Mount in the end, I have to give credit to Mount because when Mount came in, like when he did that dummy, man, and like in the end, that was just beautiful, man. That was beautiful. And when people say, "Oh, he doesn't have anything to do with Tuchel," will improve him, man, because Tuchel is gonna build him. You know, he's gonna make him into a different player because Mount can be a good box to box if he's done correctly. And lastly, man, Adoy, man, how did that guy not get game time under Lampard, man? Is fucking beyond me. The way he was under Tuchel, he looked comfortable. He could take on players. He was literally, man. It's like I was looking at this guy and I'm like, holy shit, this guy is
It's
good.
a new man.
Yeah, him and Havertz for me are man of the match.
Listen, bro, we can.
Go on. Oh, has
Okay,
he
what?
disappeared?
No. What are you saying, man?
Go on, Ryan.
Is he whispering to me, man?
Oh, I'm
Nah,
saying,
you're
Kai,
on
we
mute,
can
you're on
speak
mute.
about every player on that pitch
Yeah.
apart from.
Apart from Cho was disappointing
Alright.
to me, man.
Yeah.
Cho
Okay,
was
no.
disappointing, man.
You're getting our feedback late. Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're saying.
Oh.
We'll say something in a few
You fixed your
seconds.
I'll just
Yeah.
finish my point. I'll just
Yeah, I
finish my
think-
point.
Yeah, go,
Chilwell
Yeah, I
was
think
pretty
your
good, man.
connection's going a few bit late.
Chilwell wasn't the best, yeah. Chilwell wasn't the best, and for me, Giroud didn't have a very good game. It's the only two that I could complain about. The rest of the boys, it's like the system was perfect for them.
Yeah.
Oh, and but all these people who said Adoy is gonna play as a wing back, how did that work out, man?
Best
Anyway,
player.
man,
Yeah, was he playing like a wing back for some parts of the game? Like I thought.
I mean,
out of
only
it.
at the end, whenever he let Pulisic come on, but yeah,
I
but
thought he was in that wing back position whenever we were out of possession. To be fair.
it was an enjoyable game, you know. I really enjoyed it.
That one turn that Mason Mount did, right when he got
Yeah, the dummy, yeah.
He sent Kilman to the shops and back.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, once Timo gets into the team, you're gonna see a lot more.
Even Pulisic was good today.
I feel like that's how we're really gonna beat the low blocks. Because I feel like I feel like if Timo was there today, we would have been able to win.
Yeah, but we were better than we were against Wolves, like the first game.
Oh,
Like they didn't even have a shot on target, man. They were just shutting shop against
Created
us.
today.
And the thing is, like, every chance they did have was just down to a little bit of a lack of
you would say.
concentration.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
the chance in the first half just comes down to Kovacic not quite tracking back as far as he did.
Yeah.
And the chance in the second half comes down to Mendy just being a bit rash.
Yeah.
Like, it's not because we let them in from stupid play or anything, or like we weren't pressing them enough, or we were doing stupid things.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of lack of concentration, which
Yeah,
can get like knocked out of you. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
say, I'm gonna be real as well. For everyone on Twitter and in the comments and whatever saying like,
there's no difference or it wasn't a good game.
Oh,
If
they're
you don't
blind,
think
man.
there's
They
any
watch a different game.
difference- if you
Oh,
don't think
Kai,
there's any
you need to see
difference,
the agenda on
I'll
Twitter,
say,
man.
if you don't
People
think there's
saying
any
hashtag
difference,
sorry ball and everything like that. Or
It wasn't
this
even close.
football's
What wasn't even close to
sorry.
Sarri ball, man?
if you don't think there's any difference between how we're playing under Lampard and now I'm playing under Tuchel, and that this was a better performance, you're either smoking the highest level of kush possible, or you don't understand
You're
football.
just lying to
If it's the
yourself.
latter, I can't help you. If it's the latter, maybe it isn't for you. I'm gonna just be real.
Can you guys hear
Bro,
me now? Yeah.
I saw Pulisic smiling today at halftime, man. That was shocking to
That's
me,
the
man.
thing. People I saw a couple of people question me when I said this, but like just the little things, like Tuchel on the sideline having those one-to-ones with Dave, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Mount,
Yeah, that's just the thing.
Chilwell. Those how animated he was in terms of like, I love seeing stuff like that because that comes from a guy who's so tactically
Shows you that he
aware
cares,
of
right?
everything.
Yeah, shows you that he cares.
It's not just like that he cares. It's someone that's so tactically aware of every minute detail, down to even the little things. It's the same sort of thing you see with Pep. It's having everything from the very major thing to the smallest minor thing, like everything down to a T.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me now? Yeah.
I feel like that shows his tactical flexibility, because I felt like with Lampard, it was always more of, you have one system, we're gonna play like this, and you're gonna do this, and then every time they pan over to the sidelines over to Lampard, it's always him clapping, saying, "Yeah, keep going, keep going." It doesn't seem like he's ever giving different instructions. But like with Tuchel,
that's what I was gonna say before, yeah. Like when Kai was naming all the players, realistically, we could name everyone on that team apart from Chilwell, and Giroud, and maybe Mendy, because our squad looks reborn, bro. That match, our squad looks reborn, bro.
Abraham was trying too hard a bit. I thought like he was.
Look, before the match started, you would have thought, what, only one training session, 24 hours in the club, it might be a slow start, and then we'll gradually get into the game. We got the ball in the first 5-10 seconds.
Yeah. I'm a bit annoyed we didn't win, but at the same time, I do like.
That's the only negative about this game, that we didn't win.
Yeah, I can't expect. I can't expect. Like, if it was a win, I would be happier, but I can't expect like for us to be like top. Like when we just had one training session.
Yeah.
Bro, listen.
Hold on.
Tuchel's gonna be.
We could have won, man.
On Ryan first, then Dag.
I'm just gonna say something quick. This was one training session, yeah. Against Burnley, he's gonna have at least 3 training sessions, yeah. That's at least 3 training sessions, yeah. And we already look dangerous today.
No,
if
daily.
we can
They have
put
training
some
sessions daily.
chances away, then we're gonna be scary, man. Against Burnley, I'm even more excited now after seeing what Tuchel done after one training session. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even trying to overhype him or anything, but
I also felt
what
like he was
today-
trying different things. Like it was like a kind of a
Yeah.
test thing. Like you would
It
see
was
how he
about
would move
4 at
players different places. So
And
I
one
want to
thing
see
I
what's
liked
gonna
as
happen,
well-
man.
Yeah,
He was using like Ziyech as well, man. Ziyech, like how many times do I just see him on that right wing? He cut inside and made that.
Yeah, but you see,
inside
he was
goal
moving
all
around the
time.
midfield as well. He was like kind
Exactly,
of
he was
exchanging stuff.
He was everywhere, making passes
They just
everywhere,
need-
and that's what. Yeah, go
They
on,
just
man.
need to understand what to do. They just need to understand where they're supposed to be, and that comes with repetition. The more they keep repeating that style, man, they will get the hang of it. I'm proud of our boys, man, because they came to this game with open mind. Like trust the manager. Let's try something different. Let's go on and play our game. And I think the boys did a good job, man. We were just unlucky, and the stats
Even
show.
Rudiger played well, man. Even Rudiger played well.
Yeah.
It's
Kovacic
just-
for me was
that's how you
amazing, man.
go,
Kovacic was very, very good for every ball.
He made one error that could have cost us a goal from that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like
But
Rudiger
other
was
than-
good, but like the 1 or 2 chances Wolves had, it was kind of because Rudiger was caught on a lack.
I mean,
I'm not gonna sit here and throw agendas. I'm happy. Like first game, I don't want to start nitpicking after the last 5 or 6.
I'm just annoyed we
games.
didn't win, though, Lewis. To be honest, I'm annoyed we didn't win. We could have won
Yeah,
that.
we
Like,
should have. to be
that
fair.
header at the end, I thought that's gonna go in, man. I thought.
Yeah,
that
it was a
going in.
couple of
was
dirty
a
missed
perfect header as
chances.
well.
Vitmus, we actually haven't heard from you yet. Let's see your thoughts on the game. Also, talk to me about Mateo Kovacic. You see any differences in him today from the last few games? Look at the smile as soon as he say Kovacic, man.
Yeah, bro, Kovacic was. I mean, yeah, bro. It's football, bro. All the greatest players make a few or one mistakes. Maybe not every game, but some games. So I won't even mention the one mistake that Kovacic made. Just football. He had a brilliant game today, but let's be honest. I don't think Tuchel did much today. Than the players were just happy that Frank Lampard was not the manager. That's my opinion. Because 24 hours.
You really hate Lampard, man.
No, I don't hate him. But bro, no. If you're
Dislike
if
him, alright.
you're watching Chelsea for years, when we sack a manager that we don't like, the players play way better. And today's game proves that Lampard was maybe one of the reasons why there wasn't that lift in the team.
Havertz, man.
I don't know because again, different formation. It was using the players like again. It was completely different. So I don't want to look. Let's just leave the past in the past and let's just look.
Bro,
Let's just look.
But we're moving forward, but we have to talk about it. All of these players
There's
that we
no
want
reason
to
to talk
criticize
about
him.
it because he's no longer the manager. So just move
No,
on.
but we're
There's no longer to keep. Why are we going to keep slating his name? Just move on.
We are not slating Frank Lampard, bro.
Christ, you still think he had him as manager?
We are talking facts. We are here to review the game. This man came in on his first game and played the 4-2-3-1 and played Havertz in where he wants to play, and you see the difference. We have to talk about it. How are we going to move forward if we don't talk about something that we're moving from?
Those who don't look back at the past are doomed to repeat it, ain't they?
Yeah, but you get me. This is the first game, so after the next couple of games, we won't be looking back at Lampard.
Nah,
It's literally one game to a loss, so yeah, you do have to look back a little.
I agree with Mitch. You're going to be comparing Tuchel to Lampard after the first few games.
That's
the way the cookie crumbles. Is it?
That's the thing. If it wasn't a former legend, no one would be getting all like this. But listen to the stats: 887 successful passes, 14 shots on target. 14 shots, 5 on target, 79% possession, 92% pass accuracy, 14 fouls, 1 yellow card. And bro,
he didn't score a goal.
433 successful passes.
That's all well and good. That's all well and good. But at the end of the day, he didn't score a goal.
Yeah, but Alex, that's gonna come, man. That's gonna come.
I know. I'm just saying.
The thing is,
hold on, Alex. No. Alex is 100% right. Alex is 100% right. We dead ass do need to calm down. Like it was still 0-0. I understand we only had a training session.
Let me land.
No, hold on. Let me finish. I understand. It was good. We saw progress. We saw different things, but still, literally, keep calm. Just wait until we actually see some progress before you start gassing the man up. Just keep
bro.
2 months under Lampard, I'm allowed to be gassed. I've been suffering for 2 months now. No, don't tell me to be gassed. I've finally seen players actually run as players, man.
10 minutes and I praise the man.
Bro, listen, right? if you're crazy enough to say that today didn't show some progress after one,
you're mad, man.
You gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
We had 4. The thing is, right, that the stats even prove it. We've made the most passes in the first half since the 2004-05 season, and I would have really expected that from Sarri actually. Let me finish.
No, I won't. You hear me out for this 1 second, all right?
You really like interrupting people, man.
If you think that I did not speak for 10 minutes about how well Tuchel did today, right? Then obviously you didn't hear me. I didn't say that he did bad. I didn't say that there wasn't an improvement. I'm just saying keep calm. It was still 0-0.
Bro.
We get a win, we can start gassing the man up.
But bro, listen,
you must be fun at parties, man. Jesus Christ, it's still a good performance, man.
You don't need. Listen, bro. You don't need to win.
We're repeating the cycle. Just calm down.
But bro,
listen. Let's get something straight here.
Let me finish.
I'm not slating Tuchel. I'm just saying we didn't score a goal.
That's true. I agree with you, Alex.
The guy had one training session to implement what he wanted to do. Drew didn't play well. That's not his fault. Drew didn't play well. Vernon's not in good form. He didn't start him. He said he wanted to go on experience. Tammy Abraham didn't have a good game either. So the Tammy Abraham, didn't come on for too long.
One thing about it, bro. You guys acting as if Wolverhampton came and played an open game and we were getting chances to miss. The
guy had 8 men behind the ball. 8 men behind the ball.
They came to Stamford Bridge
with
to
the bus
defend and hit us on the counter. Which
and it was hard to break that down.
So we have to give Wolves credit, bro. We here sitting like we can't be arguing about Giroud, bro. Giroud didn't got much because Wolves was defending well.
It wasn't easy. It's not easy for a manager for his first game in charge to be playing against a low block, especially when the team isn't it doesn't understand the philosophy fully yet. But we made 433 passes at halftime, so that is the first stage of progress. We're looking different. We weren't only playing crossing in Salah. We were making good forward passes, especially Kovacic, especially Jorginho. Havertz looked much better. You saw that run he made. It just clearly showing that Havertz was not this. But this is only one game. It's only one game. It's only one game, so we don't know what to say. But Havertz looked better today, and in his preferred position, he ran through the field, and he could have got off the shot, but the defender was on him, so it was a difficult angle as well. But the thing is, Havertz looked much better today. Bro. I saw one error when he passed the ball off the field. I saw nothing else.
You know how long it's gonna take to remove that derby football from our players' brains, man. It's gonna take time, man. Give it time. It's gonna take time, but eventually it's gonna happen. It's the same thing with. You remember how long it took our players to actually try crosses after Sarri, man. Give it time. It's gonna happen.
It wasn't
Give
even
it time. People are overreacting, man.
Bro, honestly, I have no criticism whatsoever for any of those players that played today. I have nothing negative to say at all.
Apart from children.
We were all
look how mad he is about the Lampard comment. Look how mad he is, man. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying I have nothing to say about these guys today. Bro, we were all criticizing Frank the guys underneath Frank Lampard for weeks. And today's game, we can't criticize any of them. So what's that saying to you?
Exactly. Everyone looked like they were playing for the manager.
I know who's from the fault, man, but people are gonna say don't talk about him, man.
I saw Thiago Silva was brilliant today. Saw him making a lot of tackles. He made some good passes. Everyone today played fairly well, and even Chilwell, he was probably the worst of the bunch, but he wasn't even that bad. It's not like he gave away the ball.
He was not his best, but I mean,
it was not that bad.
So I wouldn't really like.
Guys, we gotta speak about something serious though. Like, do you guys think that Mendy is good enough to be the number one keeper? Because today he still looked shaky, and he was the only. Early.
If it's him or Kepa, I would have you in goal, man. That's how much I'm okay,
completely different when it comes to judging goalkeepers. It's not like when we make a signing, if it's a center half or if it's a goalkeeper, I tend to be more harsh on you than a midfielder or a forward player. A goalkeeper has been doing this his entire life. There's nothing to really learn besides the distribution that the manager wants from him. Depending on the style of play, he doesn't look good when he comes off his line. The saves he makes are pretty good, but his line, when he comes off his line, just doesn't look good enough, man. I'm really leaning towards us going in the market and get a proper goalkeeper because
it's all we have, man. It's like
the problem.
It's like asking me. It's like asking me. Would you like Mela Khalifa? It's like, yeah, I would. All you have is what you have now, man. You don't get the chance to be like, it's either him or Kepa, and I would have him over Kepa any day.
It also depends on who we can get. Like, I'm not going out and spending another 100 mil on another keeper. Like, it all depends on who we go and get. Because I don't just like. It's all well and good saying is he number one, but if the only other option is to either play Kepa or go and buy another relative. Like,
I'm going to be a bit more. I'm going to be honest, and it's going to be controversial. Yeah, Mendy's in better form than Kepa, but to me, when Kepa was underneath Mauricio Sarri, he looked better than Mendy to me. With the way he played all the back, he made some good saves. Look, honestly, I don't really see like apart from making good saves, making proper saves. But to me, other than that, what does Mendy really do that good to impress?
He stops the ball from going to the net. That's his job.
His distribution isn't that great. I know that's not necessarily what Goalkeeper must be good at, but
no.
Mendy's not number one, bro. I don't trust him.
The problem
Kepa could not catch a ball.
Wait, you want Kepa back?
Right,
no, man, you need to put down the weed, man. I don't want that guy. Anyway,
Kepa
back.
No, whoever says he wants Kepa back,
Tyrese, is that you?
No.
Right.
I said.
Speak to the court.
Yeah, bro. Right now, that's a criminal offense in itself, bro. You're gonna have to defend yourself.
Address your case to the court immediately.
The only thing Kepa can do at this football club is be a ball boy, man. He's not coming back in goal ever.
I never said.
Bro, he can't even be a ball boy. He can't catch the ball.
hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. Who's better on the
Tyrese,
ball?
mate, you're getting 5 years for
But
Jordan.
just no. I don't want Mendy dropped, but I'm just questioning that if he's good enough to be our number 1A. But apart from that, I compared Kepa when he actually had one good season, as in compared to Mendy's current form right now. But with Kepa, who's better on the ball, Kepa or Mendy? We got to give that to Kepa. Kepa is better on the ball.
For me,
Why do we need him to be good at the ball? First, he should be good at being a goalkeeper.
I know. The Mendy's better at reflexes and making the proper saves that we expect from a goalkeeper. That's what we expect. I'm not saying I want Kepa, but no way I want him back yet. But I'm being honest, like, if Kepa somehow gets back to his best and he looks pretty good, I wouldn't mind giving him another run, but that's not going to happen. So I'm just trying to say I don't trust Mendy enough to me, because the stuff I'm seeing with this coming off the length is going to start to cause us a lot of problems if we don't either address it or if he doesn't improve on it, or if he doesn't improve on it, it's going to be the same case that we criticized Kepa for with certain things that he did. But coming off your line is very dangerous. It can cause you a lot of stuff. But bro, no way.
Yo, you know
what Mendy is not a sweeper keeper, and that's the one we can't keep playing him like that. If we keep playing the high line, we might need to ask another question. So I get you on that, but if Kepa is the answer, we're asking the wrong questions. I don't.
Lewis. Remember, like especially last year, one of the excuses that we gave Kepa was that we kept on rotating the front, the four, right? We kept on rotating the people that were in front of him, and it kept on confusing him. So for today, right, that could be an excuse that we can give to Mendy. It was a different formation, it was different people being played in different places, and it wasn't something he was familiar with. Again, like we said, he had one training session. Tuchel had one training session. That's why we didn't get a goal, right? The reason that why it almost cost us a goal was because, again, he only had one training session. So the players don't fully their roles.
But that's why we can't really judge too much based off it anyway.
That's why we can't judge too much on this one game, and then we just see what happens in the next game. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but I would say because of training or what, bro. Mendy has been like this from the start of the season, bro. This is just something that the goalkeeper coaches or the manager need to address to him and work on it, and he might, change it in the future. It's just all about adapting and playing different. But I don't think like the manager, the formation has anything to do with that. Mendy is just Mendy. And he just,
we got him when he was broken. We can't fix him. That's just who he is.
At least he can catch a ball, man. You know how refreshing it is to see a keeper come and command his box after seeing Kepa, man.
That's what I was gonna say, right?
Come on now, man. Like with Kepa, fam. Like you never knew if it was. You knew for a fact when we got a corner, especially last season. You knew for a fact we were gonna concede, man. Half the reason of that is because Kepa would just camp on his line, man. And if he did come out, he'd never get it because he's shorter than our defenders.
Yeah, he doesn't command his defenders either. That's
also, if we get a better goalkeeper coach as well, like the what's it called? The sweeper keeper thing, I think that can come with experience as well after 1 or 2 seasons. His first season in the Premier League. Yeah, so next season or maybe this season onwards, and plus maybe working for his feet as well, that can develop as well, man.
But he's already in an age where he can't really develop any longer, man. He's already like 28, 29.
Could I just say, like, the sweeper keeper role, or like the idea of a sweeper keeper, doesn't always work. The best sweeper keeper in the world is probably Neuer, and there are countless times we've seen where he just makes mistakes. You think back to the World Cup against South Korea, where it was just stupid. So even the best sweeper keepers make mistakes because it's just it has so many things that can go wrong. But yeah, like for me with the goalkeeper situation, the biggest thing I look for in a goalkeeper is can they catch or can they save? And I know one of our goalkeepers can't, so therefore by default, I couldn't care less how bad the other goalkeeper is with their feet. I couldn't give a shit if every time Mendy got the ball, he kicked it out left, right, and centre. I couldn't give a shit. He can catch a ball and he can save a ball. That's all that matters.
Yeah, no, I'm the same as you.
Wasn't the cop talking about getting Donnarumma on free during the summer?
Mino Raiola, that ain't happening.
Make me.
You don't have to pay
3 times in the season when we hear that Donnarumma wants to leave to Real Madrid. Like Mino Raiola, allow it. I don't want to start touching my club, Mino Raiola,
it depends on the player. There's some that are good enough that I would push for.
Donnarumma ain't worth it for Mino Raiola. Like maybe Haaland is, but Donnarumma, nah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mention Lampard one more time. Please don't kill me. But since we're not going for Rice anymore, that 80 million could be used for Oblak, man. And it's gonna be a better use, man, as well.
Oblak's going to cost 100 mil.
Nah,
Hey,
Mate, it's gonna be more than
80 million less, man. Now.
I never want.
Look how he's looking at me, man. Look how pissed off he is. I won't mention Lampard anymore. Last time, I promise.
I like that. I like that.
It's a good idea, but he's going to cost us 100 mil plus.
He has a 120 million pound release clause, and that is it. Just activate it. The only jarring thing is going to be his wages because he's on like 300k a week plus or something crazy like that. But a goalkeeper of that quality justifies it. I've told you, a world class goalkeeper wins
quite young
15
as well.
points minimum. Is a game changer by itself, regardless of a bad defense. Look at David De Gea saving the Man United defense year in and year out and keeping them in top 4 in title races.
Alisson.
Exactly. A banging goalkeeper is worth every penny.
Yeah, he's the best in the world.
Exactly. So I would put the 120 million in for Oblak if we could.
It kind of depends if we can get it, like the money, through selling a couple players.
Yeah, we have to upload
but that's the thing as well. We've got to try and ship out a few of these players in the summer.
Yeah, but like if we clear out a lot of dead wood in it, like the wages can go, we can get at least, like, say if we move out one of Emerson and Alonso, there's a bunch of people
or both.
And we're gonna have to get another left back.
No, I'm saying get rid of one Alonso.
Bro, I am saying
we need another left back anyway.
Parties, man. Like every time we try to find
Bun Alonso and Bun Emerson, get rid of both of them and get two centre
You have two
left backs in.
Emerson. There's not a bad footballer, in my opinion.
No, he's a good number 2 option, and that's it. But we can find better number 2 options as well than Emerson. Emerson isn't the standard.
We have Maatsen. You might promote Maatsen, do you know?
Yeah, go on Maatsen and get one of Bertrand or Van Arnold in as another left back replacement. And
but we do need to get rid of Alonso, right? Like we can't keep Alonso, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alonso needs to come.
One of Sheffield United.
What? Sheffield United?
Oh shit, it is, bro.
Hey, geez, that's probably why my numbers have gone down because everyone's going on to rants as watch along. But I understand the struggle must go on. Mad. Okay, so the corners is coming up here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go on flawless stream straight after this.
Is it actually 1-0?
Yeah, apparently
it is. No,
don't tell me it's McGoldrick.
It is.
Yeah, it's a header.
Is it McGoldrick?
No, De Gea's missed the ball completely.
Whoa!
You just jinxed him, Lewis.
It's still 0-0. For me, but the thing is,
here's the court. Yeah, that's 1-0.
If I have to be honest, I just need everybody to just like when Dag was telling me that I'm overreacting because I saw improvement, bro. That is the thing is, right? Stats prove you wrong because at halftime you had 433 successful passes. On a better day, if that guy had more time, this guy had one training session. If he had more time to work with these players, he would have been able to probably produce something more today. But today was just a showcase.
Best opportunity.
Pardon?
Ian Matz has gone alone to Charlton. I forgot.
We should have sacked Lampard 2 weeks ago, to be honest.
What was our best opportunity?
Either have a chance in the first half, have a chance in the second half.
Are you ready?
Well, had a chance.
Go on.
Cross. All of our best opportunities were crosses.
Yeah, like Loki, and this is a mad.
Hold on. I don't care about these 700 passes. Blah blah blah. Again, I spoke for 10 minutes and I gave the man his praise and his credit. I gave the man his credit. I see an improvement.
You were faking it though. You were just saying it so you can complain now.
Hold on. Kai. I don't care that Lampard is gone. I don't care. Okay, I genuinely do not care. All right, you guys that go to the stadium, you're right. You go to the games. You see
mate. There's no one in there.
Hold on. I'm just saying all this both personal ties that you can't separate Lampard the player and Lampard the manager. I don't have the problems with that, right? I'm saying Lampard is gone. I'm saying just leave it in the past, let him go, and let's talk about the future. And let's talk about the game. Yes, we saw an improvement, but we still didn't get a goal. Again, we only had one training session. I understand that. And it'll come. The goals will come. I understand. I'm just saying, for today, I want to keep it limited to the fact that we didn't get a goal. We didn't get a goal.
Bro, we had one training session.
We didn't get the goal. I understand. I'm not saying he had a bad game. Like, you guys, you don't get it?
Bro, I get what you're saying. That was improvement.
What's your name?
Doug.
Doug, you give me flashbacks of my ex, man. I swear to God. Man. Get to the point. Get to the point, man.
The point is we didn't get a goal, so stop blowing it out of proportion with these 800.
Perfect. There you go. Perfect. That's it. That's all I got to say, man.
Listen, man. Bro, we as Chelsea fans, what we've been going through for months or weeks, bro.
Exactly.
For something like this,
like this is calm.
Easy, does it?
No, man. Express the feelings, man. We're Tyrese. Express the feelings, man. It's we are happy about the game today. It's just sorry that we didn't get 3 points.
I understand what you guys are saying. I understand. Hold on, let me clear something up. Let me clear something up real quick.
Wait, let Ben finish and then we'll go back.
Yeah, boys.
Brother, come on, man. Bro, the fans deserve to celebrate or feel somewhat happy.
Even Vetem was disappointed, man.
The game today.
Easy, does it?
You get me? Even though we never win the game, but I can at least 80% or 85% of the Chelsea fans would have enjoyed today's game, even though we didn't win. So I understand what you're saying in a dog.
Yeah. No, I get it.
In order for us to move on properly, we need to start the happiness from now.
I don't think my point has really gotten through as well.
Oh my God!
I wanted to see Lampard. If Lampard was going to be fired, I wanted him to go before the Luton game. Again, I didn't like how we had a game on Wednesday and they fired on a Monday. I didn't because I wanted him to have more time with the team. So that's the only reason why I don't really understand why of course we should be excited. I am excited. Again, I praise the team. I liked what I saw today. I'm not mad that we fired Lampard. I see progress, right? But that's it. I see progress as well.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you touched on a big point. We did say
give me your address, man. I'm ordering you a pizza, man. You need a pizza, man. You're too stressed out, man. I'm telling you, man.
No more power.
I don't know. Dad, what do you expect? Did you expect us to go and win 3-0 or 5-0 or something, bro?
Yeah.
I was just expecting us to go in, see the new style of football. I wasn't necessarily bothered about the result in a way. If I would have been a bit more concerned if we would have lost, but we didn't. So I'm not that angry. We defended fairly well. Apart from that one mistake Rudiger made, apart from the mistakes that Mendy made, we defended well. Moving forward, we look better. It's just that in the final third, we just struggled to get anything away. Like we tried playing. The thing is, this Wolves sat back so much. When we countered them, that failed. When we tried the crossing, that failed as well. So those are the two forms of creativity you necessarily get from football. Unless you play some long ball from the back or something. Those are the main sources of creativity from midfield and from the fullbacks, and that's what we on the wide areas we didn't get the chances created enough to score a goal. The same for through midfield as well. So it's just that Wolves put 8 men behind the ball. I counted 8 men behind the ball. It was just a difficult team to break.
Oh, come on.
That's not a goal. Surely that doesn't stand. Yeah, it does.
That's got to be a
you were
foul.
going to tell me it's 2-0 Sheffield United. I was going to say, Dag was on to 1 point. And we were saying this on the watch long as well. If we don't get a win against Wolves, then I'm going to ask the question why we waited until after the Luton game to sack Frank Lampard anyway. Because that Luton game could have been a perfect chance for him to set up his team and then get that little warm-up that he needed, which the Wolves game has basically become. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
To be fair,
it could be up to Tuchel though, right? It could be like Tuchel wasn't ready.
And Con after the live earlier discussed this. I think it just comes down to the fact of the the isolation period that anyone coming into the country has to take. I think that, if you go back to he took over yesterday, yeah. I believe that when someone comes into the country, they have to have a 10-day isolation period minimum. That puts it back to hang on. I think it's a week ago Saturday, I think. Saturday or Friday or Saturday. That means it was before the Leicester game.
I swear there was a report that he didn't have to do the isolation.
No, you have to do
it was
just
training and games that he was allowed to go out for.
No, there was a report about
everyone has to do it. I swear everyone has to do it.
Where was it? Tuchel said, "I fought many years to have N'Golo Kante in my team, and now he's here."
Oh yeah, that was one point that I wanted to make. Is something that I really liked about today was that any of the midfielders at our club looked like they could slot into those positions.
I'll tell you what, I've seen.
Our midfield felt unstoppable again to a point.
Like, under Lampard, it looked like we had. Obviously, it looked like because he wanted to play Mount so much, like we weren't able to fully get everyone onto the pitch. But now I feel like because of the different formation, we're able to have we're able to have them all at the field at the same time.
We look so bad under Lampard. We actually forgot how good some of our players are, man. Like
manager than when we actually had him himself.
Yeah, like Kovacic, man. Like he didn't look good under Lampard this season, man. Today he looked like one of our best players, man. Hudson-Odoi didn't get enough game time under Lampard. He looked good, man. Even defensively, he was good, man. Come on now, man. Like, we forgot how good some of our players are, man. Because they all look bad under Lampard.
Hudson-Odoi was so good, bro. Hudson-Odoi
defensively as well. That's the thing I want to point out. He was coming back on transition. As a fullback, I thought he'd get caught out, but he was really good on the right and the left because he switched to on the left when Pulisic came on. Like, this guy put on a shift, bro. For his age as well, like, he's young. It's not easy to play fullback at that age, coming bombing up and down, bro. Hudson-Odoi today, I think he was man of the match personally, man.
Yeah, he looked happy as well when he played.
I think he was brilliant. He was brilliant today. He worked really hard today. Apart from that, as I said, Havertz looked better. I think it could be.
No, sir. My man of the match. I'm not be biased. Man of the match, I have to go to Kovacic, brother. What kind of?
Yeah. I could probably agree with that one.
Brother, although I was good.
Vetmos, you and I speak the same language, man. You and I speak the same language, exactly, man.
It's fair. Bro, he was brilliant today as well.
Over the field.
Kovacic was brilliant as well.
Kovacic was like his impressible self yet again.
And the best thing is he played against a low block as well. Imagine what happens when he gets pressed and he finds that space to dribble into. Man, Kovacic is gonna turn into the beast he was.
Was it Kovacic the long shot in the game? Was it Kovacic that hit that one outside the box shot?
Yes.
That
was so close.
That was close. It was perfect.
You guys see Kovacic take a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Instant impact. Instant impact, bro. That's the thing, yeah. This guy had one training session and football was so different. I was like, what? Like I know sometimes like when they're managers in sometimes the manager will use well this was with Antonio Conte. Like I can't remember the first game he played when he was at Chelsea, but he didn't necessarily play the way that
West Ham was it?
I can't remember.
I think it was West Ham.
And I think we were actually really defensive that game. I think we actually were really defensive that game, if I could remember. Just like in the Mourinho days, and sometimes managers usually let players play a certain way to see the errors in the team, and then he irons them out. And that's the thing that Tuchel said as well. That he's a manager that usually is very open. He says that he usually likes to see the team play a certain way, and if there's weaknesses, he will fix them immediately. And I'm happy about that because you look better moving forward. In the final third, that's still a bit of an issue. So I think Tuchel should know in the final third we have to improve there. I personally don't think Giroud was the guy for today. I would have played Timo Werner probably, but he's not in good form. So I can understand that he didn't play him.
He said that he wanted to pick it off of experience.
Bro, played Zuma as well. Some of them corners and that they were written for Zuma, bro.
Yo,
we had Zuma as well, man.
I think Rudiger had a chance as well.
Listen. The way again, I'm gonna say it, bro. I mean, I listen to everyone's point. You don't know where everybody agree different opinions. But in my opinion, it don't matter who of our three strikers started today. I think Wolves. We have to again say. Give to Wolves. They made no mistake whatsoever today to cost them a goal. They defended excellent, 100%.
Really well.
No problem. So I'm glad that Werner didn't play either, because maybe some of the fans would be saying, "Oh, Werner is shit," and finding Werner and all of them shit again.
Finding Timo. That's it.
Yeah, finding Timo. Yeah.
It's not a criticism. And I understand he wanted to keep the players on the field as long as he can, so that he could get an understanding of the team. But I did want to see the substitutions a little bit earlier. I wanted to see them at like the 60th minute. I felt like that would have given us a second boost, because like even when they came on later on in the game, like they did give us like a second burst of speed. So I kind of wanted to see them earlier, but I understand why they didn't play earlier at the same time. But I felt like had they been on earlier, we might have been able to create one or more two opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, you have a point there. I think if you had made a substitution maybe about the 70th or the 65th minute, we would have possibly won the game. But I think it goes down to Tuchel trying to work out what he wants to see. You get me? Conte, he played the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1 when he just came in, and changed it after a few losses. With today's game, Tuchel was like, okay, I'm gonna try with what I think the club can play in terms of the players we have. And then, he changed it in the 80th minute to the 3 at the back formation. So, I mean, that was good from Tuchel also to he's, as what Kai said, he's trying things right away. We can see him trying to move around.
Also, the way he used Ziyech as well. The way he used Ziyech was really good, because so many times on the Lampard, man, Ziyech has got the ball, cut inside on that right flank and just crossed it into our left winger, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Today he's going spraying passes from everywhere, man. Finding Hadoy on that overlap, cutting in.
Kai.
Oh my! This Premier League season's broken, man. It's like career mode, man. I swear down.
To your point about Chilwell having a bad game, I feel like that was more Nelson Semedo having a really good game, because I feel he had him on straps the entire time. Like
he was misplacing first touches, like Lukaku. Man.
The second he took his first touch, like Semedo was on him like glue. So I would like it was disappointing.
But you know who else we have to give credit for, man? Pulisic was good when he came on. Pulisic as well, man.
Happy, man. You see him joking with Tuchel, man.
Yeah, fam, he was like, bro, he was probably joking about Lampard, fam, and being like, bro, I can tell you. But Pulisic, you see when he came on, bro, do you see the way he skipped Semedo and then cut him back inside, man? That was dirty, bro.
Both of the wingers looked like they had more freedom to do what they want.
Semedo's dead food, man.
Chilwell got nervous because Marcos Alonso came back on the bench, man.
No, there's not.
It's like Chilwell said to Tuchel for the game, "You're not my dad, man. I'm not following what you're saying,
bro." I swear to you guys, I think Marcos Alonso is gonna get an opportunity as well. I can see.
Don't say that, man. Why I had such a good evening today, man.
We've got a good
I'd rather have Antonio there, bro. I don't care.
I'm feeling depressed.
I don't mind Alonso in a 3-4-3 system because he's better as a wing back either way. But as a left back,
you can get better wing backs than
if he
I'd rather have Antonio, and I've seen one game, bro. I don't care.
I'd never want to see Alonso at left back again in my life. But as a left wing, but I don't think he's been that bad. Last season we saw the best of him there, and he wasn't that bad there. So
against Bournemouth, and that was it.
I don't want Alonso.
This is the same guy that was outgoing players against Bayern Munich, bro. He's a liability, bro. I don't care. He's
a new manager.
Liability.
And I'm a really new manager. I'm a massive critic of Marcos Alonso.
Let me get that right. You want a player with as much pace as I don't know what, man. As a total after a fucking big man.
I haven't run since
to play in a pressing system, man. Think about that for a second, man. I'm gonna let you think about that.
Yeah, this guy can't press. This guy can't even fucking turn his back on the transition.
Can barely run, man. Every time he runs, I feel like something's gonna break.
The only thing good is that he somehow always.
Have you got a green screen, by the way?
It's just the shirt is green, man, for some fucking reason.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
The only thing good about Marcos Alonso is that he always finds himself in the right space for some reason. Like he's always just there when we need him for a goal in it. But
like a parasite.
Other than that, man, I'd rather have Hudson and Graham. I don't even care, bro. What did he say?
He said like a parasite. He's always there at the right time, man. You know, waiting to.
Oh, mate, it's facts though,
bro.
Yeah,
man.
I mean. Listen, in these low blocks, like of course we want to play the wing backs, but the low blocks always play counterattacking football, and Alonso is just it's like I don't think you understand. Like it's literally like gifting them a goal if we put Alonso on the team sheet. Like it's just giving them opportunities to go down one flank. All their attacks will be going down that one flank. That's just how it is. They know he's a liability, so they will continue to attack him. and he will fail because he is a liability.
I
There's
Don't
no-
forget,
I don't like
this guy. If
Alonso,
this
but
guy gets taken off, he ain't
I
sitting
mean,
on the
that
bench, bro.
looks
This
better.
guy's going to the coach, bro. Like, you can't trust Marcos Alonso, bro. Next thing you know, we're out there in flipping
Bro.
in Atletico Stadium and that, and then this guy wants to go in economy class, not where the team's playing in, bro. Like, nah, man, Alonso, bro. Thank you for your moments, bro.
we have a
But
private
bro,
jet though, bro, so that shouldn't be a
Come and
problem.
gone.
we will all be in our own plane, and this guy will find himself in economy class. He'll get taken off at half time, yeah, and this guy will take a plane home, bam. Nah, man, Alonso's finished for me, man. I want to see that guy.
Yeah,
again.
Oh,
I
he's
don't.
finished.
I
He's
don't
finished.
think
Sure as
years
hell
ago,
you can't
man.
let him drive, man. You have
Yeah,
to
I
take a
think
fucking plane.
he's
It's
finished
one,
for sure.
fam. I swear down.
But that wing back isn't
Fuck
that
it, no.
bad. That wing back, I don't think
Oh,
he's that bad. But Chilwell is a better wing back, so yeah. But
Hudson
of course,
Odoi, I'd rather have him there, bro. And I've seen one game of him there, man.
and I didn't even know Hudson
He
Odoi was
didn't
that
really play as a
versatile.
wing back. He was a higher up. He was just switching places with Pulisic, man.
I actually have a picture of the map that the guy shown at halftime, and he was further up, and
Yeah.
Chilwell was more of the left wing back, but he was further up as a right winger actually. So, but the way he tracked back,
That's what you get with the.
But that's
you
what I'm saying. Hudson Odoi tracked back really well. There was that chance where they switched it against us, and then Hudson Odoi came and cleaned up. That's what I got to give him credit for. Because when he was there under Sarri, he was good. Like, he was good. But the one thing bad about him, Sarri didn't like, was he didn't track back enough. And when you got Eden Hazard on that one side, you needed a track back and winger as well. But Hudson Odoi's gotten better at that from Lampard's first season to this season as well. He's tracking back a lot more. And yeah, Hudson Odoi, man, he's being slept on because of he had like a stop-start because of some of his injuries, man. But this guy can play like that, man. He can be a player for us, man. Him coming off the bench as well, if we have Pulisic or Ziyech, or him just starting. I don't. Hudson Odoi, man, he's too good today, man. I don't even want to try to overhype him, but if he plays like that every week, I will.
Yeah, what
Exactly,
about
guys,
did I see
but-
the report that Gilmore is going on loan?
Yeah. That's
Any-
happening though, but like it's better for him anyway.
I
Any
don't want
ideas
him
where?
to go alone, man. But
It's better for him. Let him play,
Jorginho's
man.
getting integrated into the side more, so just take it on the chin. Let him go
Yeah.
out on loan.
Didn't
Get more
Napoli
games,
want him?
come back more experienced
Didn't
player.
Napoli want him on loan at one point, like a couple weeks ago? But I don't want Billy Gilmore gone, man. I really want the same one if Tuchel, because you know Tuchel is a good player with young players, sir, and I just wanted to see that it would have been
Bro,
interesting.
if Gilmore stays, he's not gonna get enough game time.
But
Yeah,
but
exactly.
He needs to go alone, but
yeah.
I beg you, don't put a buy option on him. Whatever you
No.
do, just don't put a buy option. But
Mason
he's
Mount.
happy to go alone.
I'm
He's now
trying
on
to.
the bench. So
I
what
can see
makes you think Gilmore is gonna play more than Mount?
That's true. I have
Yeah.
a question for the panel though. Like when we usually play a Jorginho and Kovacic pivot, it usually never really works before, right? Or it was the least bad out of the.
That's the
It worked
one.
under Sarri, under Lampard, it didn't.
Oh, right, it
That-
didn't work. So why did it look so different today? that clearly shows that a change.
What he's
You're in
offering
love,
to
man.
do.
You're love struck
A
with Tuchel, man.
change-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Bro, this guy, bro. When you watch Lampard ball for 18 months, well, not 18 months, for the 2 months of this bad run, anything that looks better,
That's true, man.
it was so painful. It was so
No,
painful. And at
but
least,
to be fair, I saw more things from Jorginho than I've seen in his entire time being. I saw him hold the ball up while being pressured. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah,
I
man.
saw him let the
He
ball
was
from the
playing
corner
forward
and
as
hold the
well.
ball up. I
He
don't
was
think
playing
I've ever
no,
seen
forward
that.
for the first time in how many months, man? He was playing
No,
forward
man.
as well, man.
but I think
I'm
Lampard did
sorry.
the right decision. I
I'm
did
sorry,
Lampard.
man. Jorginho 362, 2-3 players. You know, remember. I'm not a Jorginho fan, so I don't really remember him highlights. But of course, he have all the play, man. It's just that with Lampard, you know, when a manager don't rate you, you're not gonna play your best, you know. You get me?
Yeah.
I think he improved a bit defensively as well. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's what I
Made a
was
couple
gonna
of good
say.
challenges.
And this is
That's
why.
what I'm saying.
Hold on.
This is what.
I would say that the system makes it easier for him to defend because they press the three.
No, not from today. I mean,
No, today's game, Jorginho was tackling and winning balls.
Oh no! I'm not saying that. I'm trying to say that I think this season he's improved defensively. Not this just one game. I think he looked better against Rennes.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying in today's game, we saw Jorginho winning tackles on his own, challenging and winning balls. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not even a Jorginho fan. I'm actually not a Jorginho fan.
That's
but
what
if
I mean.
Tuchel could get something out of him, I'll love it.
This leads
I wouldn't
This
mind
leads
it
back
if
to my
Jorginho
point,
played
man.
it. I don't mind it.
This leads back to my point because of how poor Lampard made our players look over the past couple of months. We kind of slept on our players, man. Kovacic being one of them. You saw
I haven't,
arguably
man.
man
I've
of the
said
match
from the
today.
beginning.
Hudson-Odoi not getting the game time he deserves. Jorginho, yeah, as much as sometimes when you don't get the right system for him, he can look really bad. But if you do get the right system, he can be really effective for you.
No,
Just
well,
don't let him take penalties. But
I didn't sleep on them because I knew, like Kai, I knew that we have to change the manager to get the best out
Yeah,
of
I
them.
said it 1,000 times on my
Yeah.
channel. I will not judge any of the new players
Exactly. I would
until
not.
they play
Yeah,
under
yeah,
official manager.
Yeah,
Because it's not fair to give them a manager from Derby and be like, hey, you're at fault. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
you don't know what the fuck you're doing, man. Why would I judge like at this team on you?
This
Yeah.
is
Like if you
why-
look at all the players we bought, they all have better manager previously to Lampard, and Lampard is playing them in the way that they're not familiar with. Of course, they're not gonna play as well as they can.
Bro,
Like Havertz
when
today looked like he haven't played football for a year, man. He looked like he was so
Yeah.
happy to play football again.
that run he made today, he
yeah,
looked like he was
Havertz looked
getting
good,
there.
man.
And he
Yo,
could have scored in.
he
He could have
was
scored in
amazing,
one
man.
when
I loved
when
Havertz today, man. Played
I
without
think
I
it's
fear.
just
saw
after
the lineup, when I
I
saw
think
the
I think
lineup
after a
today,
couple of weeks with Tuchel, when he works with Tuchel more, I think we're gonna see Kai Havertz turn into a machine. Because today he looked good, but you can tell he only had one training session with Tuchel. You know
Bro,
what I mean? But once he works with Tuchel for a couple months or even a couple weeks, Kai
yeah.
Havertz will turn into a machine.
That
Man. He
one-on-one
already
with
looked
Giroud
like his
disappointed
best
me,
days.
man. That
Yeah,
could have been
Giroud
a
kind of
nice goal, man.
Really
Giroud
could.
was like, oh man.
I do want to
Giroud.
say, guys, though, we do have to end this because I have to get the phone in ready for about 20 past. So, guys, thanks to everyone who's been watching. Check out the live phone in. That will be on in about 20 seconds. So, you guys, the link will be on the Patreon channel right now. Guys, check out Ryan and Kai's and Vitmus's channel. They're all in the description below as well as in the title for Vitmus's channel. So, guys, go check it out. And, yeah, we'll see you in 15, 20 minutes for the live phone. And, guys, take care. Like and subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. And we're back. Thomas Tuchel's Blue Army is back. Take care and up the Chelsea.